He's one of our favorite humans and tends to come through for us. John is a big player in helping people understand how to use Domo. How many of you heard that we're doing a big student case competition right now? Anybody hear that? So we are giving away $50,000 to some students. John helped us write the case. We had BYU, U of U, Harvard, Utah State, Stanford, ASU, and a whole host of other people. And John was kind of the mastermind. He also won a national case competition years and years ago, so we pick his brain regularly. He was the one who built that case. So we're excited to see, we do have some students. We're going to bring about 5 to 10 teams out here on the 16th of November from all over the nation to present. So if any of you are like, I need data talent, talk to me after, and we'd be happy to have you come and watch and hire and talk to if that's interesting. That's happening on November 16th. November 16th. With that, John Lee.
Thank you. Okay, my name is John Lee. I'm from Dashboard Dudes. I'm not from Edify. So Corey couldn't be here. He's the other founder. So they asked me to step in. I've been working with Edify for about 15 months now. And Corey doesn't know this, but I got equity now for doing this presentation. Okay. Also, Natalie said that I would tell her she's not good at Domo. I'm like, when you're told you're not good at something, just having Asian parents. Fun is that. Okay, cool. Just kidding. Let's go for it. So here's what they all do. They work in the construction industry. Anybody in construction here? Safety? Okay, cool.
That's
we got
awesome.
Some people. I'll talk to Manoj afterwards. So this is Manoj over here. You can see this was him before he used Domo. Now he got cleaned up. He's benching 8 times his body weight. And we're going to give a special thanks to Bonnie, Brooklyn, and Scott. Bonnie's right there. Feel free to talk to Bonnie afterwards as well. And I want to show you some really cool stuff. So first of all, this is me. I have Dashboard Dudes. I do consulting where I make dashboards for people. I become a fractional director of analytics. I also have a gift for people. If you want, you can go to this URL, dashboarddudes.com/connections. You can get, I did all the chart types in Domo. You know, I tell people, you ever go to a Chinese restaurant, they have pictures of every single item, and you're like, oh, cool. I now know what rice looks like. Got it. I did that for every chart type. So if you want that, you can get it from there. You can find me afterwards. I have a little tap card. I'll give it to you. And I have courses where I teach Domo stuff as well. Okay. What is this thing? What is this thing? Is it A, a safety harness? Is it B, a VR gaming vest? Is it C, a Batman straitjacket? Or is it D, what our analysts wear if they break an ETL? Yeah. Elliot and Grant, they probably wear this one, and they're like, man, I screwed up that ETL. That's what they're wearing. Right, this is a safety harness, and I want to show you a very quick video about why this is important. Let's see if this will work. Right. So, quick video, right? Those 2 guys fell, safety harness stops them. The other 2 people are actually, Manoj brought this up, they're really chill. They're like, we're good because we have to wear a safety harness. So this is the type of work that Edify does. And let me go over here. Oh, I gotta exit out the video. Sorry, 1 second. We gotta exit out of this video. There we go. Okay. So the construction industry, let's talk about a little bit. So the first law regarding safety in construction was passed in 1877. That's how old this thing is. Furthermore, these next two are going to be a little hard to see, but accounts for 46% of all U.S. fatal falls, trips, and slips. Okay, so you think about that thing when you're looking at cranes and whatnot. 384 fatalities in 2021, all from safety construction stuff. Okay? Additionally, if you think about this type of industry, it's usually very hands-on, very blue collar. Safety is not a concern. It's very, very old, and it's not very data-driven. So this is where Edify really comes in. I want to show you a couple other important things before I give this over to Manoj. So first, these injuries have an actual financial impact. And when somebody is injured, that causes insurance premiums to go up, but also that's disability care that has to go through. That's a bunch of lawsuits. There's a company that has $300,000 in lawsuits alone every year just from this stuff. And this is like the cost of business. It's just standard. So this is kind of nuts. The worst part is this. Here's a quote from one of the customers. It says, "The worst thing I have encountered in my life is going to my employee's funeral." Oof. So Edify, Manoj is going to take over right now. He's going to show you how Edify uses Domo to help stop this stuff. So here's Manoj. You're good, right?
Yeah.
Here's this clicker for you if you want.
Thanks, John. John shared some information here, but just to elaborate on this, there was an accident in Dallas last year. There was a court fine of $780 million to this company. So that's what drives safety. So we, Edify as a company, we typically work with high-risk industries, construction, oil and gas, manufacturing. What drives safety is, number one, the company's culture, the morale, right? Like, think about if somebody dies from your team, how tough it is, right? It destroys the company, it destroys the team, right? Number two is insurance costs, from premium to managing healthcare facilities. If somebody's not showing up for the work for the next like 6 months, paying for them, everything, right? If there is an incident, on average, companies will spend $100,000. That's what drives safety, right? And Edify, as a company, what we do is we help companies in these industries understand the risk around the environment they work on and manage the risk. That's all we do. Okay, so when I said we help companies understand the risk and manage risk, right? Think about a construction company. Like, just think about while building this building, probably there were 200 people coming from like 15 different companies every single day doing multiple work. How are you going to manage all of those people and make sure they go home safe every single day? That's what our product does. So what we do is we gather data from the point of risk, from roofer to an electrician to a plumber to somebody who's pouring the concrete. Every single one involved in that project uses our product. We gather data from the point of risk, and we help frontline leadership and executives get the data as quick as possible to use the data, gather insights, and drive behavior. That's all we do. So the biggest challenge we had probably, so our company was started like 5 years back. We slowly grew. It took us some time to acquire some customers. Meta, Facebook is our customer. They use our product all over the world. They spent around like $15 billion last year on construction. So that's how big of projects our product is part of, right? Risk is assessed through different tools, and all of that data has to come together to drive insight, right? So 1.5 years back, we bought Domo the first time. And the reason for that was the other tools, I don't know, most of you know about other tools in the market today. We tried a couple of them. The biggest problem was we were not able to get those data in our hands as quick as possible, turn them into insights, send them back to the companies. That was our biggest problem. So we got Domo, and we got John as well, along with Domo. It helped us quickly turn things around. we were able to connect to, we gather data from probably like 20 different sources today, from spreadsheets to Google Sheet to other products, right? So Domo helped us connect with these tools so quick. Today, within 5 minutes, in some of the projects, we were able to gather data, get insight, turn it back around, send it to the frontline leadership so that they can go take care of things. That's how quick it is today with Domo. So I think most of you know this. Like most of the other company that uses Domo, this is the engine behind our product, right? This drives our product and how our end users use our product to be safe on the site every single day. So one thing I want to talk about Domo is the embed feature, right? In the past, we have used Google, Tableau, couple of other tools, right? Once we got Domo, the first thing we did was we took the embed option, we embedded the dashboards into our product. Think about this, our user base, for them, technology is second. They are like builders, movers. For them, I don't care about technology. If you make it as easy as possible, it should be like part of my life. If it is something that I have to do on top of my job, I'm not going to use it, right? For them, embedding dashboards from Domo into our product, making it so seamless, that was the biggest win for us. Even today, and I want to thank Domo team, even today, Domo dashboards are one of our primary features that we show on our pre-sales calls. People love it. What we also did was, there are some standard dashboards that we use in our product, right? Like it's kind of like show off, right? Hey, this is how cool your life is going to be if you use our product supported by Domo behind the scene, right? It makes people happy. So what we have done is, we have some standard dashboards where we connect different aspects of safety together, right? That makes these frontline leaders' life so easy. There are some behavioral data that we collect. There are bits and pieces. Most of the products today in the market show them as bits and pieces. But what we do with Domo is we connect all of them. How every single piece in that together drives safety in a work site. This is one of the most important things in our product.
All right, this is cool. You can explain what's going on.
I want to watch this. This is again Edify and Domo working together. So the largest retailer, online retailer in the country, is a potential customer. We're working with them, and one of their VP of safety, he said, it took me 45 minutes to gather the data from their own BI tool. I know you might understand who it is and what the tool is. It took them 45 minutes to gather the data. And only request they had was, if you make that experience easy for us, we'll buy your product. So what we did was, we worked with Domo. That's a fantastic partnership here, right? Whenever we hear something from our customer that we cannot solve, we go to Domo team, talk to them. Guys, let's talk, let's brainstorm, right? So what we did was, we'll talk about AI a little bit. We're doing some conversational AI in our product. So we went to Domo, or we came to Domo, we asked them, guys, can you help us solve this problem? We talked through, and the end result was how good it would be if we make a conversational dashboard. Somebody comes in, tells that, I want to see all the observations or all the incident that happened in my America region in the last year. And the dashboard shows just that information. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what we did with this collaboration. And I'm super happy about it. And this is literally a deal maker for us. Every single demo that we show this, people love this. Thanks, Domo.
Wait, I got a couple more things. I'll take this for now. So a couple more things. How fitting, Mark made the joke, if two companies love each other, and we had this Venn diagram beforehand, so stars align. But Domo, Edify, I'm happy to be in this group too. So we have it. But I also want to compliment Edify on something that they're way too humble to talk about, is they won the Domo Ovation Award this past year, and they won it for most novel use of
Thanks, Domo.
application. Yeah, and who they beat? They beat out one of the best movie production companies in the world and one of the best universities in the world. So this is pretty amazing. And how far are you from here? Your office from here?
20 miles.
20 minutes. So give it up for Utah. Bring the representation. Cool. That's it. If you want to find us afterwards, feel free to find us. This is the LinkedIn profile for Edify, and Manoj is right here. Cool.
Questions for Edify or for John?
Speechless.
Uh-oh.
God.
Go give it to
Now it's asking on group bites probably right now. She's like, how do I do a group bite? You got it? This for you.
I was actually just going to ask how you spell your name.
Natalie knows this. I'm J-O-H-N. Are there any other Johns in here with an H? No? Am I the only one? Am I like the Highlander? I hate Johns that are J-O-N. Who are you? Who are you?
And John's and Lee's that have 2 E's.
And Lee's that have 2 E's. I'm a 1 E guy. I'm a 1 E type of guy.
Other questions? We have time for 2 more.
Cool.
John Jones, right there.
What do you have to do to embed this in your product?
Domo has this embed feature available within their product itself. Just take the URL, embed it into the product, and it works as seamless as you are inside Domo product itself.
I have a question, on
Sure.
embedding and bringing ETL data. You're using streaming data now, like when they actually hook a safety belt and things like that, or somebody has to manually update a worksheet?
No, we integrate with some of those products, and we bring those information real time.
Take one more if there's one more question. Hey, big round of applause.
Thanks, John. Thank you, John.